A lot of cameras pointing at us.
I know. Like we on Joe Rogan.
I know, right? Do you watch any podcasts?
Yeah, I watch a few.
Why the fuck I'm not wearing this?
I really like the Ed Milet one, but that's just because it's like the, self-development and stuff like that. But
that's a good one.
I can nerd out on that shit all day long.
Damn, I can hear you better now.
Yeah, right? Yeah, these mics and
mic check. I got my friend today, Brenan. Welcome, Brenan. Thank you for making it.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Hell yeah, bro. How you been?
Good, super good. Just busy.
Busy?
But busy's good. Can't complain.
I can tell you're busy because we haven't worked out in like 2 years, man.
No. It's been wild.
When was the last time we worked out together?
Probably at Butler's.
Butler's? I think we did work out after that in EOS.
Yeah.
Right?
And then we went to the Bountiful Vasa. Remember that?
Yeah.
Couldn't find a parking spot for like half an hour.
It was a pretty intense workout, bro.
That shit was funny.
Do you still work out that hard?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to keep the intensity up and pushing myself. It hasn't been as hard as lately, but,
Just do whatever you could, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm kind of craving more of that discipline now. Or not discipline, but like, you know how you feel when everything's like clicking?
When you're in the zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like tunnel vision, like you're...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're in the zone, your meals are on, your hydration's on, everything's good. I miss those days, so just...
I miss those days too.
Yeah, fighting to get them back. So.
Yeah, when you're busy with a lot of shit, like you have a lot of priorities and shit, it's just hard to like focus entirely on like training and gym,
Yeah, kind of gets pushed to the
side
kind
a
little bit.
Yeah, I hate it too.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, like, what really inspired you to like started working out? Because for me, I was skinny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
They used to call me like Sal, the skinny guy.
Yeah.
That was like back in 2015, 16.
Uh-huh.
And I just hated it, bro.
Yeah.
So when I started working out, I didn't know I'm gonna get like as big as that. I was just doing it like I was just trying it, I guess. But then once you notice some difference and you're like, okay, I guess that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So what really inspired you like to start?
I don't know. I just, kind of the same thing. I didn't really get bullied like in school, but I always was like the small kid.
Oh, were you small too, not chubby?
I was like small and chubby. So
I
got a double whammy. This sucked, dude. So I always just like was insecure about that. Like I just skinny, chubby. I just hated the way I felt, hated the way I looked. I hated being weak. I remember in like, so I think it was 9th grade, they did like a weightlifting thing for the football tryouts or whatever.
Hell yeah. And
I got stuck with the bar and everybody's laughing at me like the bench bar, it's only 45 pounds. And
it's not easy,
with
bro.
With the bench it, and dude, I got stuck and everyone's laughing at me. I was like, man, I'm sick of this shit. So that kind of like inspired getting more into the gym, I guess, like more heavily, but
it just goes from there, I guess.
Yeah, and I think so. I always did sports like growing up. Like I was into competitive swimming, like big time. And so I think in about 7th grade or so is when I kind of stopped that. And so then that was kind of the next transition. I was like, what else can I do now? And the gym kind of was right there. And I was like, well, I'll sign up and see. And I had a good friend who was a boxer, and he started going to the gym getting jacked as shit. And I was like, damn, dude, that's sick. I want to get jacked. And he's like,
cool.
Come sign up. So my parents drove me down, signed up with me, did all that shit. And
that's sick.
They'd drive me to and from the gym. And then when they wouldn't, I'd run. It was like about 2 miles from my house. So I'd run to the gym, work out for like 4 hours, like you could
4 hours
when you first started.
You just want to do everything.
And then I'd run home and drink like a mass gainer shake and shit. It was so fun, but
good old days, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. So that's kind of what got me into it, and I just struggle a lot with like mental issues, like I always have. But I feel like the gym's kind of helped me with that too. It's like bring that stuff at bay.
It's pretty therapeutic sometimes.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Someone joked about it. It's so true. It's the cheapest therapy you can go to.
It is.
And it's all on you.
That's facts, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's someone.
It is, for real. Where did you feel like scary, like to go to the gym from the start? Like it gets very intimidating, I guess, at first. Like you don't know what to do. Did you feel that way, or were you just like, I'm gonna do whatever?
No, yeah, I walked in and I was like, all right, let's tear shit up. And then I start looking at the machines like, damn, how the hell do you even use that? And the gym I signed up at, it was Crossroads in Layton, and there's a lot of bigger people, I guess, that would go there. And I seen all them. I'm like, damn, dude, these guys are like really going at it. And I'm out over here, this 15-year-old kid, like, shit, this kind of scary, you know? But
yeah, it gets scary.
But yeah, I think it is intimidating as fuck. So if you're wanting to start, just jump in, because even we get intimidated. So
exactly, yeah. Because a lot of people, like, they're like, I guess they're scared to just go without any guidance, without anyone who's guiding them what to do. Like they don't want to just show up there and like don't know what to do,
look like a potato.
Exactly, yeah. But my advice is to just show up.
Just do it.
Because with days, you're just going to learn basically what to do. Yeah.
And I think you kind of learn more with yourself too. Like you build a little confidence because you did something scary that you're not normally doing. But then, it's just, you kind of like, okay, I did that. That was cool. Oh, I did this movement. I like that. Oh, I did that. And I did not like that shit. Exactly. Yeah, so you kind of just like see what you do and don't like. But,
did you take any pre-workout starting? Like any energy drinks? Or like raw dog in there?
Yeah. So we started out, I used to drink those red lines. It was like the 2 servings, you know.
I've seen those.
And so you're supposed to take like half of one workout. I'd always drink a full one and get like effed up, and I loved it. So I just go and do like these crazy workouts for a couple hours. But then, I had another good buddy who I was training with in like 10th grade, and we'd get these, they said UFC on them, like an energy drink. We'd chug that shit and just get messed up. We'd be dumping creatine in it.
Just whatever it takes.
Chugging it, doing all this dumb shit that probably wasn't even beneficial. But in our mind, we're like, oh, yeah, we're getting huge.
It's helping.
Yeah, so it was fun.
The mass gainer, too, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I used to drink a lot of those, man. Oh, yeah. The big bags. Like mass.
Yeah, they come in like a, 25-pound bag or what, a 50-pound bag.
They're like a lot of calories, fucking, I don't know,
1,200,
something like that.
It tastes like chocolate, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, it was good, bro.
That's funny.
Did you? Is there any misconceptions like that you were aware of before you started?
Not really, and that was kind of the cool thing. Is like I was really worried walking in because people would be like, "Oh, dude, that little kid, like get him out of here. He doesn't belong here."
Yeah,
I can't remember what his name was, but I still remember him to this day. It's like this massive guy was working out there, and I was like, yo, maybe I'll go talk to him and just see if he can help me. And I was expecting him to kind of be like mean, but nicest guy ever. And he's like, oh no, dude, I love that you're getting into the gym at such a young age. Like, let me show you some pointers. And
I like these guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Like, they just like
friendly, you know?
Yeah, it showed me just a bunch of stuff and became really good friends with him till the gym actually ended up shutting down. But that was pretty cool. But I think there is like a little bit of like misconception, intimidation when you walk in. You see some people that you're like, but the other thing too that I tell the people is like, don't be afraid to talk to those guys unless they're in like prep or something. But for the most part, they're like the nicest.
Just
guys.
ask people.
Nicest people. So
because I noticed starting it at the gym, like there were a lot of people that I thought they were like very pissed off for no reason. Yeah. But like as soon as I talk to them, they're like the most friendly people I've ever met.
Oh,
you know? Because, like when you're really in the zone and you're training, you got to have that like aggressive look, I guess.
You're psycho.
Exactly, yeah. Because you want to really live up the personality of someone who's just want to tear shit down, but I guess as soon as you talk to them, they're not, because I was in that shoes
and too, you're the same way when I first met you. I was like, damn, this guy's scary.
Like
and then
aggressive
I was like,
and just
Then I holler at you. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? I see you coming here. And I was like, oh, dude, this is my boy. So, that's awesome.
So what helped you stay motivated? Like why you're still training till now, I guess, because most people just struggle with like consistency, I guess.
Yeah. I think I like the fact that you can never there's not ever an end.
True.
If that makes sense. Like you can always like get better, stronger, more lean, bigger, cardio improve. Like there's always stuff that you can be working on. So that entices me. But I'd say, like, if anything, I think I got addicted to it because it's like you just love that shit. Like, you love feeling good about yourself, love killing yourself in the gym. Like, some of the best workouts are the ones that suck the worst. That you're like, man, dude, I put myself through some shit, and then you're leaving. You're like, man, I feel good. You know? So I think that's like that feeling. If you could ball that up in a pill, dude, you could sell it for millions. But you just can't.
You just can't.
It's earned.
That's what it takes.
Yeah, but that's really helped me stay like kind of motivated and just wanting to be better. But also like I think it's important too if you're like getting into it. It's looking up to people too. Like, oh, I want to be like that guy or look like that, or you know, I want my physique to look this way, and I look like a block of cheese right now. But you know, just seeing people like that, you're like, oh, I could maybe look like that one day, and then you start putting in the work, and you're like, oh, I'm seeing some results.
True.
It starts
as soon as you
getting
see
addicting.
results, you're like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah.
So,
I also noticed like the mentality you have, like at the gym, you can implement it somewhere else in your life, like as far as like being disciplined.
So true.
Because I was like lazy fuck, man. I used to like just not do anything. Like I just want to like, if I'm off from work, I just want to chill and do nothing. But as soon as I started being consistent with the gym training, like I became more disciplined to like just get shit done. Like so even if it's not like gym related. You know?
Right. Yeah. Like chores even around the house. Right?
True. So
let's knock that shit out.
Yeah. So I feel like it's more like mental than physical. I mean, the physical aspect come with it, but like it's more mentally. Like you're disciplined.
Yeah, is so it.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
And the mentality's like the benefit, and the physique after is the byproduct, right? Like,
True.
So you benefit more on the mental side, and then the physique's like, okay, that's kind of a cool perk too. Yeah, I look good. Okay.
True.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, I'd agree with that. It helps, and that's a weird thing. I was just saying that the other day is like my gym started lacking a little bit, and everything in my life started going crazy shit, and I was like, holy shit. And it's like when you start falling off the plan, or you know, you got influences that are, oh, you know, eat this bad food and shit like that, and it's detrimental to me. Like it throws everything off. So that's the other reason why I like the gym, and keeps me, it's grounding for me. Like it when everything's going crazy and you're doing
it's like the foundation of everything.
Yeah, dude. So and it's like doing these 10 to 14 hour days, and then family life and all this other shit is like, it's a lot, and that stuff just like levels everything out. It's like, you know, as long as I got my 2 hours at the gym, that's my time. I enjoy it, you know, and I'll kill myself during that time. Everything else is just peaceful.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Did you pay any attention to nutrition starting? Where you just like, I want to get big?
Yeah, I just yellowed it kind of.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, no. So yes and no. So the one summer, I blimped up, but dude, I got fat as shit. But I was drinking those 1,200 calorie shakes. I was doing that twice a day, just eating whatever. Because I see these football guys that are like pounding an enormous amount of food, and they're like jacked. So I'm like, oh, I could do that. And then I realized, oh, my genetics, I can't do that, or I will be fat as shit. Even if I work out for 4 hours a day. So I think I blimped up a little bit, and then I started to. Me and my friend went on this like stupid diet, and now looking back, I just laugh because it was so dumb. But we literally ate rice cakes and peanut butter. That's it.
That's all.
Like that's legit it. We'd eat that every snack, every meal was that. Like we ate it for a whole summer, and we got shredded as shit, but also lost all my gains. I didn't see it because in my mind I'm seeing veins, and I'm like,
you see veins and shit.
Yeah, like, oh, this is sick. But then now I look back, I'm like, damn, I was so skinny. Like, it was so bad. But yeah, the nutrition side, I wish I would have taken it more serious then.
True. Because
I feel like now, like when you start hitting plateaus, you can start seeing areas where it's like, okay, I'm lacking in one of these. Where can I improve? And most of the time it's the food. If the food's not, you know, keeping up with the demand that you're putting in, you're going to hit a plateau. So I feel like that's helped me kind of bounce through. So
for me was bulking was just eating whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like just basically just eating like even desserts, just whatever I can find, you know.
Burgers, fries,
fries, especially snacks. Like, have you seen those Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
Oh, dude,
I used to eat 2 of those.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the Ben and Jerry's. So.
These are pretty good.
Everybody, my family knows that too. Shout out to them. But I'd eat 2 pints of those every night. And then I got to like 260, and I was like, yeah,
260.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, bro.
When I was going to Butler's, that's how heavy.
Were you 260 back then?
Yeah, and it's because I was eating two pints of Ben and Jerry's every night with a cheat meal, and dude, I just felt like shit all the time.
Well, you were lifting some heavy ass weight.
Yeah, I got strong. I wish I would have done more like strength training during that time because I probably could have got a lot stronger utilizing all that. But you live, you learn.
True.
Right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ben and Jerry's, dude. Fuck.
These are fire, bro.
They fucked my life up.
I mean, until now, like, I gotta get one, like, at least once every 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's not as bad, but, like, I'm trying to, like, once you stay away from sugar, you don't crave it as much.
So true.
Yeah, because I used to, like, eat sugar every day, man. It's literally very addictive, man. Sugar is, like, dude, nobody talk about it, but it's, like, you really crave it. Like, if you don't have sugar for 2 days. Fiending. Exactly,
it's
man.
Bad.
It is bad, bro. Do you eat sugar nowadays? Or?
I'm like, I wouldn't say bad with it, like moderate, you know, keep it in moderation.
Okay.
But yeah, during that, it was really, really bad.
Yeah, I mean, good thing we have those protein bars and just cookies. They're like sweet, but not. I guess they don't use regular sugar.
Yeah, not as bad.
Not as bad.
Yeah.
So I'd be snacking on those all day. Bro.
Yeah, you got to. That's so funny.
Yeah. I guess what's your like goal in training? Like, do you have like something in mind? Like, are you trying to compete one day in the future, or you just?
You know, right now I'm just trying to get strong again, like we were just talking about before we started. But yeah, just getting back strong and feeling good and like a strong foundation, I think, is kind of the primary focus right now. I don't know on competing though. Like I've really wanted to. That's been like a passion of mine forever. But just lately, it's like, and maybe it would be good for me, but just like with all the other stuff that goes along with it, not just the food and the bodybuilding, it's like I really don't know if my body can handle it, because like even some of the stuff like we were talking before that I'm doing right now, like still noticing side effects, and I'm like, yeah, that's not normal, or that's kind of weird. But I mean, if I did compete, I'd do it right and like have a doctor, get blood work done every 6 weeks. You gotta do all that, a cardiologist, just to make sure my heart can stay healthy. True. So
but I feel like we gotta do it once at least, just to experience the feeling. You know, like for your own stage flexing.
Oh fuck, dude, it'd be so sick.
It would be fun.
Let's do it.
We gotta do it, man.
We'll put a date on that.
Hell yeah,
that'll be sick.
Yeah, because I don't know, competing for me is not as I used to like it a lot. Like, I used to chase it pretty much. Like, I want to compete as soon as possible.
Right.
But as you said, like, there's a lot that goes with it as far as health and stuff. And I don't want to just risk it all, you know. It's not worth it. But if you do it right, I guess it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think I'm just, like, more, like, you don't have to do drugs with it, obviously. But
you don't have to.
That's like, if... For me, I'd want to win, but at the same time, it's like I want to do it smart to where it's not. I'm not just doing this shit just to do this shit. Like, you know, as far as like drugs go, like I'd want to keep that lower and make sure I'm still healthy enough to. True. Because I wouldn't want to like compete, and I know this sounds bad. We'll probably get shit for this, but like I don't want to just compete just to compete and then have all these fucked up health issues after, you know, like
true, you don't want that shit. Yeah, it's not worth it.
And do it longevity and be able to work out when I'm still 50 and be pumping iron. With my kids, you know, like getting them jacked and shit. So. Yeah,
I mean, the only thing I feel is, like, I don't want to regret not doing it in the future. You know, like I don't want to get old and then looking back and like, why would I why I didn't compete at all. Like, you know?
Yeah, like
that's the only aspect of it, like, that really motivate me to do it at least once.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You should, dude. You look gnarly too.
I mean, yeah. Shit. I'm trying to catch up to you, obviously, man. I'm like 168 or something.
Shit, damn, yeah.
I'm light, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like 10, 11 body fat.
Damn.
Which is low for me.
Yeah.
Like naturally, I reached that level naturally without taking anything.
Yeah.
Just starvation, bro.
Yeah, starvation at work.
Yeah, just
energy drinks and water is the diet.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it takes. I guess what advice would you give to your younger self as far as like fitness and training and all that? Like, if you were to meet your younger self, what would you tell him to do?
I was just talking about this the other day. Fix your motherfucking form, dude. Because I was just lifting shit to lift shit, and now I'm really like squatting. I'm hurting when I squat. Yeah. Like, can still get some good amount of weight up, but like, I'm like, all those old guys are like, your knees and your hips are going to be hurting one day. I'm like, yeah, fuck, whatever, dude. True. Now they are. I'm like, they are, bastard. I knew it, you know, but yeah, so that's one advice that I would give to my younger self is just fix your form. You don't need to lift all this crazy weight right up front. Just build a solid foundation as you go, and you'll skyrocket past people. Might not be like right now, but it'll be, you know, a year down the road.
True.
Like, damn, what's that guy doing? What's he taking?
Yeah,
I guess doing it right.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun starting off with like lifting heavy weight and just not knowing what are you doing exactly with it. But if you just keep doing that, it's gonna cost you a lot, bro. Like, you're gonna injure yourself because like you're starting off, your muscles not as big. And like all the joints and stuff, and nobody's taking a lot of supplements starting, so you gotta just really pay attention.
But can't keep up with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's so true.
All right, brother. Cool having you here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
I'm happy that you made it. I guess we'll do more.
Oh yeah, soon. Dude. We'll get more of these in. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah, just put some comments in the comments and just tell me what exactly you guys want to, I guess, know about, and we can just kick it again for sure.
Yeah, Gym Bros at heart, so we're not afraid to share anything. So, all right. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. It was good to see you.
Thank you, man. Thank you
seriously, thanks for having me. This setup is sick. So
thank you. Appreciate it. We got to work out soon, man.
Yeah,
because I really miss your intensity, I guess, because by myself, like, you don't know if you're pushing hard, even if you think you're pushing hard, but sometimes it's just in your mind. Yeah. Like, once you have someone with you who's much stronger, I guess it changes everything.
Yeah, and that's
you're like, I'm weak now.
Yeah, that's so true. And like training with people is so money because like they push you when you're like, oh, I'm gonna quit at like 15. They're like, no, you got 20. And you're like, yeah, you're right. Hit that shit. And then training with stronger people is always a blessing because they can show you stuff or push you. You're like, oh, I want to be that strong. Let's build it. You know, let's get into it. But dude, we'll get a lift in soon. It'll be nasty. You'll see it on the Insta.
We'll see it. Yeah, you guys will see it for sure.
Hell yeah,
bro. Appreciate it,
you,
man.
brother.
Thank you.
Good to have you. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, bro.
Good to have you on your own show. But.